Welcome to the 61st commencement of Dutchess Community College. I am Dr. Pamela Eddington, the president of the college, and it is my special honor to welcome you to this virtual graduation ceremony. While we could not gather in typical fashion to celebrate our students' achievements, our faculty, staff, administrators, and Board of Trustees have connections and bonds that overcome distance. We are now and will forever be united with you by the experiences we've shared, our common ties to the Mid-Hudson Valley, and our collective pride in Dutchess Community College. Students, graduation is your time to reflect on how you've personally and academically developed during your time at Dutchess Community College, to look back on the hard work you've put in and the challenges you've overcome, to appreciate everyone who helped you along the way, the faculty, the staff, the DCC Foundation, and of course, your friends and family members. If you happen to be watching this with those who supported you on this journey, pause for a moment to say thank you. Otherwise, be sure to make a phone call, a text, or write an email note to say thank you to the people who believed in you, who were there for you, and deserve to share your joy. Class of 2020, you made a smart investment in yourself and your future when choosing to attend Dutchess Community College. We are among the most highly regarded institutions in the State University of New York system, and one of the county's most important assets and community resource. Our outstanding reputation is due to the commitment of many people, and there are a select few with us today to share brief, congratulatory remarks. You will hear from Dutchess County Executive and DCC alum Marcus Molinaro, the chair of the DCC Board of Trustees, Michael Dupree, and the Vice President of Student Government, Jonah Woodcock.
My hope for all of you is that you do not let the unfortunate circumstances of the time we are living in to diminish your immense accomplishment. Your success in taking the next steps in life is yours and your loved ones to celebrate. And I hope you can find a safe way to celebrate and be celebrated. You deserve it. Crossing the stage is a time-honored tradition of students graduating, yet the act is not as important as what it signifies. The passing of a torch, the transitioning of a life, and the acknowledgement of the hard work to reach this moment, to achieve this honor. The degree you have earned, the knowledge you have won through study, dedication, and determination puts you on a path to success. It opens doors to opportunities once closed. It opens the mind to new ways of thinking and seeing the world, and it proves to you all just how much you are capable of. Many of you will go on to another college, while others will step into the job market. I will not tell you challenges don't await. We all know we are living in unprecedented times. But I do know you will be better off for what you have gained from Dutchess Community College. And I know we are better off with another DCC graduate in this world. As you celebrate and prepare for your next challenge, remember that an education is a powerful tool, capable of propelling you to great heights. But also remember that it confers on you an obligation to help create a better world, a more enlightened world, a more rational world. The power of an education affords you the capacity to shine the light of truth in the darkness of ignorance, to open your mind when the world seems closed, and to listen and learn while so many only want to scream and shout. Education is a path to the future and an obligation to ensure such a future is bright. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You've made it. I'm sorry we can't all be here in person, but the fact that you are here is a tribute to your endurance and your enthusiasm in pursuing your goals. I hope you'll also join me in thanking faculty, staff, and administration for turning on a dime and going from face-to-face learning to virtual if you were here this semester, but also for all their wonderful support and interest in your success throughout your years here at Dutchess. You're graduating at a very uncertain time. As someone considerably older than most of you, I can assure you that things will be back to normal. Things will be better again. It may not be the old normal, and in fact, I hope it will be a new normal. And that's where you will come in. You are the next generation of leaders who will be taking us to a better and I hope more productive and kinder world. One of my favorite English novelists, George Eliot, once wrote, "It's never too late to become the person you might have been." This moral is something I've tried to live by my whole life, because to me it means you should always strive for more education, for more experiences, to become a better person, a kinder person, a more generous person, a loving person. Whether you think you've taken your last class forever or you're on your way to another program, I hope after graduation you'll bear this in mind. Go out, create a better world, become the best person you can be, and find your happiness. Remember, now that you've graduated, you'll be joining a network of over 45,000 proud alumni of this college. And also know that no matter where you go in life, how far or how near, you'll always have a home here at DCC.
Although there's a lot of sadness in the world today, your accomplishments are a happy thing that should be celebrated. I know firsthand how hard it can be to transition to college. You spend sleepless nights working and doing, and just when you think you are finished, something else comes up. It sometimes can feel like you are swimming against the current. Make no mistake, you have reached land. Graduating college is no easy feat. It takes hard work, strength, and persistence. You are among a select group of people who have been able to do this. You should be extremely proud of yourselves. You have accomplished so much already. It might be hard to believe that this is only the beginning. Whether you are entering the workforce, joining the armed forces, attending another school, or taking some time off to figure out where you want to be, you have so much to look forward to. You have so much more ahead of you. If you ever find yourself at a low point, look back at the times you spent at DCC. You pushed through and stayed on track. You have done this before and you can do it again. You are on track for greatness. It is your name on that diploma, not anyone else's. That being said, I'm sure most of you didn't do this alone. All of us had some form of a support system, whether it be family, friends, work colleagues, or classmates. I would be remiss if I didn't take a quick moment to thank every single one of the family, friends, teachers, classmates, and administrators that have had a positive effect on mine and all of ours education. One of my greatest inspirations, as funny as it sounds, is Dolly Parton. She said, "Find out who you are and do it on purpose." Isn't that what every single one of us did and still are doing? We came to this school to find out who we are. So I want you to trust that you are beautiful. You are amazing. You are the only person that can be you. Even though we are always still figuring out who we are, stay proud of your beliefs, your intelligence, and your accomplishments. And when you do truly find out who you are, then you do it on purpose.
I want to thank all of these individuals, as well as the Dutchess County Legislature, the SUNY Chancellor, Dr. Christina Johnson, the SUNY Vice Chancellor for Community Colleges, Dr. Johanna Duncan Portier, the DCC Foundation Board of Directors, the DCC Association Board, and especially the DCC Board of Trustees for their support, guidance, and commitment to Dutchess Community College. The class of 2020 is an accomplished group. You range in age from 17 to 71 and are graduating from 46 different academic programs. Nearly 40% of our graduates earned a cumulative average of at least 3.2. 13 will graduate with a perfect 4.0, and 21 have earned 2 diplomas. 4 of our graduates have received SUNY Phi Theta Kappa academic honors: Lisbeth Cruz Senden, Latish Thorpe, Lourdes Jordan, and Hope Tenganu. 4 of you are being recognized with the highest award given to students by the State University of New York, the Chancellor's Award for Excellence. This award is reserved for students who, through a combination of academic achievement and community service, have distinguished themselves among their peers. Gabrielle Del Piso, Iridian Lucas Garcia, Megan Myler, and Alyssa Petit. For Megan and her family, today is twice as meaningful. It signifies the achievement of not only her dream, but that of her father, Patrick, who is graduating from our construction technology management program 33 years after first stepping foot on the DCC campus. We've asked Megan and Patrick to share their thoughts about their experience at DCC with us today.
I'm Megan, and this is my dad, Patrick.
And we're proud graduates of the class of 2020 Dutchess Community College.
I originally started Dutchess right out of high school. I decided I wanted to go there because it was close to home, so it was like an intermediate step between actually going away from college and from high school. I really loved being at Dutchess. I got a really good vibe from all the teachers, and it actually had allowed me to become a tutor, so that was an awesome experience for leadership. A lot of people think that Dutchess is not what it really is. They're like, oh, it's just Dutchess. But Dutchess is awesome. There's so many opportunities on campus. I've been able to get a couple of awards. I've gotten scholarships. I've met great people. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't want to go to Dutchess. It's affordable, and you're not going to be like over $100,000 in debt like you are when you go to other four-year college.
Well, my journey at Dutchess started in 1987. Graduated high school, started at Dutchess, found college wasn't quite what I expected, and I really wasn't prepared for it. So I made the option of enlisting the service. Served in the military for 6 years. College kind of took a back seat because my wife and my family and my kids, they came first. So I opted not to continue. My youngest and my oldest both went to Dutchess. I'm graduating with my youngest this year. They inspired me to go back to college. I went back. I was actually one of the oldest members in my class, in almost every class, including my Wi-Fi class, which is the wellness and fitness class. And it was a great experience. Dutchess is a really great learning institution. It's affordable. It's close by for me. Preps everybody if you want to move on to a four-year school or if you want to stop at 2 years. It doesn't matter when your journey starts. The only thing that really matters is how you finish it.
That story is quintessential Dutchess Community College. As president of the college, I'm very proud that our faculty and staff create a welcoming and an enriching environment that makes it possible for anyone and everyone to pursue and achieve their educational goals right here in Dutchess County. Recognizing that it's the individuals in the classroom, in our academic and support services areas, and our facilities operations who are critical to student success, SUNY also bestows Chancellor's Awards for Excellence on faculty and staff. We're very proud that 3 DCC employees have been selected for this honor. Receiving a 2020 Chancellor's Award for full-time teaching is Barbara McCardle, Associate Professor of Criminal Justice. For adjunct teaching, we have Kelly Kohler, Instructor of Advanced Life Support. And for classified service, our honoree is Cheryl Croft, Principal Library Clerk. Congratulations to all of these outstanding individuals, students, faculty, and staff, who have distinguished themselves as leaders among their peers and earned one of SUNY's highest distinctions. Class of 2020, you have worked hard to achieve the distinction of college graduate. You have challenged yourselves, and with the support of faculty and staff, you have learned to be critical thinkers, effective problem solvers, and responsible community members. Through coursework, volunteerism, and student leadership opportunities, you have learned to work with, respect, and appreciate people of different backgrounds, experiences, abilities, and perspectives. you understand that diversity and inclusion make our society stronger, and that to think differently is to think smarter. Today, you become Dutchess Community College alumni, joining a network of more than 45,000 individuals who are making a difference in this world. I urge you to stay connected to the college and this alumni network through the DCC Foundation. While you'll find Dutchess graduates in practically every corner of the world, it is a special point of pride for our county and our college that most of our alumni choose to remain in or eventually return to the Mid-Hudson Valley to live and work. I want to pause here and say a special thank you to all the DCC alumni who are serving as first responders and essential workers during this incredibly difficult and critical juncture in our nation's history. We couldn't be prouder of the contribution you are making to our community. Thank you for your selflessness. As our county executive said earlier, DCC graduates make the world a better place. Fortunately, much of this impact will be felt locally because many of you will share your time and talents to enhance our community and the lives of your friends and neighbors. Class of 2020, the global perspectives to which you've been exposed at Dutchess, the service learning in which you've participated, and the co-curricular activities in which you've been involved have prepared you to excel anywhere. And as evidenced by current circumstances, even under enormous challenges. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs and Student Services, Dr. Ellen Gambino. I will be back to address you and formally confer your degrees after the slideshow of graduates is completed.
Good afternoon. Graduation is the highlight of every academic year, but today's celebration seems particularly meaningful. Congratulations, graduates, on reaching this significant milestone, and along with our faculty and staff, demonstrating remarkable tenacity and resilience, especially over the last few months. In reviewing the academic record of our graduates, I am reminded and impressed by the varying paths you took to simultaneously reach this day. Whether you attended full or part-time, needed some extra academic support, faced personal challenges, or pursued the honors track, you all have one thing in common, and that is grit. The courage, resolve, and strength of character to make a commitment and see it through. I am very proud of each and every one of you and of the faculty and staff who were there to mentor, support, and encourage you along the way. Now for the part you've been waiting for, the presentation of our graduates. Instead of walking across the stage this year, those students who submitted photos for inclusion in today's virtual ceremony will slide across the screen in alphabetical order. Programs of study and distinctions, including President's List, Dean's List, Chancellor's Award, and Phi Theta Kappa are noted. Congratulations, graduates. Well done.
Class of 2020, you are indeed an impressive group. There's one more important piece of business that makes this all official. By the powers vested in Dutchess Community College, by the Board of Regents of the State of New York, by the authority of the Board of Trustees of Dutchess Community College, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of the college, I now, with great pride, confer upon each graduate the degree or certificate that has been earned. You are now alumni of Dutchess Community College, well prepared to pursue your passion and follow your dreams. Along the way, make a difference in your community. Extend a hand to those in need. Be kind. Have conviction. As humanitarian and former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt said, when you have decided what you believe, what you feel must be done, have the courage to stand alone and be counted. Congratulations, class of 2020. Stay safe, stay well, and please stay in touch.